are. Not many predicted this for the defending champs. For LeBron James, that meant his first series loss in the first round of the playoffs after winning his first 14. The only players who had a better first-round series record under the current format, Robert Horry and Derek Fisher, both 16-0 in the first round. It was also the first time LeBron had lost consecutive games in a first-round playoff series. For much more, let's go back to L.A., the Lakers' reaction.
Just unfortunate. Maybe we hit a few shots, don't have injuries. We're not having this conversation right now, but that's the name of the game, and that's what life dictated for us.
To lose to that team, to me, there's no shame in that. They're a hell of a team, but to be matched up with them in the first round because of the nature of the long, lengthy absences in the regular season of Anthony and LeBron, that just puts the exit so much sooner and, makes it more disappointing.
It was just, a great experience for me to be here. And, y'all know what comes next. I said it last night, and it's unfinished business.
A ton of questions around Schroeder's future. The defending champs were unable to live up to the expectations, which started when the Lakers were favorites to win the title back in December. Despite the injuries and inconsistent regular season, LA still had the best chance among Western Conference teams to win the title entering the postseason and trailed only the Nets in the entire league. Stephen A. Smith back with us here on SportsCenter. So earlier today on Get Up and First Take, you said that the window has closed for LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers to win another title. Why do you believe that?
Well, I personally feel that way. Unless they pull off a miracle and they somehow add Damian Lillard to the equation, which I doubt will happen, I'm just of the mindset that their window has closed because I'm looking at the other teams in the National Basketball Association and I'm asking the question, where are they going? We know that LeBron James is going upwards in terms of age and attrition, being 37 years of age, entering his 19th season next year. We know Anthony Davis's durability is a huge question mark. I don't think the league can get any softer, so we can't expect anything to happen in that regard. Meanwhile, Donovan Mitchell has emerged as a star. Jamal Murray is coming back to Denver to join Michael Porter Jr., who's emerging, with obviously Jokic in the mix. Obviously, the Clippers are still somebody to be reckoned with. Luka Doncic ain't going anywhere. Klay Thompson is going to return in Golden State. And that's just the Western Conference. Did anybody see the news? I didn't see any news saying that KD, Kyrie, and James Harden would not be playing together next season. I didn't see any news that said Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jrue Holiday, and Chris Middleton would not be playing together next season. I didn't see any news that said Seth Curry and Ben Simmons with Tobias Harris, led by Joel Embiid, was going anywhere in Philadelphia. I didn't see that news. So if I didn't see all of those things, why the hell would I think that a Los Angeles Lakers squad just got bounced out in the first round, primarily due to durability, age, and attrition? To add to that, it's all of a sudden going to get younger and healthier as other teams who are younger and healthier are on a come up. Why would I believe that?
Yeah, that's fair points. You provide a lot of evidence, and you brought up one specific name. We were hearing a lot of connection to this name this morning, and that is Damian Lillard. His season also came to an end last night when the Blazers lost Game 6 of the Nuggets, and here's what Dame posted on Instagram. The offseason often means players make what appears to be cryptic social media posts, and Dame using an Instagram, using the lyrics from Nipsey Hussle. How long should I stay dedicated? How long till opportunity meets preparation? So 4 years, over $176 million left on his current deal. Stephen A., what's your thoughts on whether or not Dame should be trying to get out of Portland?
Well, it's 4 years, $196 million to be exact. That's number one, Kevin. Number two, I just got off the phone with Damian Lillard about an hour ago. He's devastated. Just absolutely positively devastated. And he wasn't casting any aspersions or pointing any fingers at anybody with his Instagram post. He was just saying, yo, man, this is real to me. I live this. It hurts like hell to be going home in the first round. I don't give a damn what I did or what we supposedly did. We are home in the first round. And that is not something that he anticipated coming into these playoffs. And the fact that yet again he finds himself falling a bit short, that he finds himself not in a position to hoist that championship trophy or even compete with it or for it legitimately because he's home in the first round is an incredibly devastating thing. All he wanted to do was make sure that everybody understood he wasn't casting any aspersions against anyone specifically as it pertains to his teammates, no one in the organization or anything like that. He's just reflecting on the fact that he's getting a bit older And this hard work that he's put in all of these years, once again, he's come up short, and he's hurt in ways that we can't imagine. He's devastated over the fact that they have not won, and they're home in the first round right now. And he's just trying to cope with it, and he didn't want to say anything else for a little while at the very least, because that's how devastated he is at this particular moment in time.
Emotions are heavy, especially when you're trying to do everything you can to carry a team. You drop 55 in game 5, and you don't get a lot of help, right? And that carries over to game 6, and much more on from Stephen A. on the after the Patriots medical team had to look at his throwing hand during practice.
Yeah, and are the Lakers' best days behind them? Stephen A. Smith with his take on whether LeBron's championship run is a one and done. But Kevin, speaking of which, could we get a Cali first-round sweep? I mean, the Clippers facing elimination in Dallas tonight in a series that is just ripe with storylines. Here's a few of them. Lights out Luka. That's what you need to know. His team's riding him, and he's coming through. He's averaging a 35 a game. That currently ties him with Kobe Bryant for the third highest scoring average by a player age 22 or younger in a playoff series. Clutch time is the final 5 minutes of a game that is within 5 points, all right? And that has been a struggle for the Clippers, where they're being outscored by 22 points in clutch time, the worst differential of any team this postseason. And strangely enough, it's been home court disadvantage. This is just the 4th series in NBA history in which the visiting team has won the first 5 games played, which means it's setting up for the Clippers to stave elimination tonight. But we'll see what Stephen A. Smith thinks as he's joining us now from LA. So the Clips tanked Stephen A. just to get this matchup, and now the Mavs have an opportunity to close them out tonight. Aside from just an elimination, what's at stake tonight for the Clips?
Relevancy. That's really what it comes down to. I'm here in Los Angeles, as you well know, watching the Lakers get bounced last night. And I can tell you the town of Los Angeles, California, is just a different world when the Lakers are relevant and they're winning. The Clippers are a high school environment compared to the NBA environment that is the Los Angeles Lakers. But this is their opportunity to elevate themselves. The Lakers have been bounced out. Meanwhile, Kawhi and Paul George are still playing. And games can still be scheduled at the Staples Center if they handle their business. Kawhi's averaging 30 in this series, shooting about 57% from the field. Paul George is averaging 24, shooting 49% from the field. Those are not shabby numbers offensively. But defensively, Luka Doncic is giving it to them and everybody else, averaging 35, 9, and 8, and busting their living you-know-what. They've got to handle their business. They've got to step up to the plate and show the city of Los Angeles that, guess what? There's still a team worthy of playoff competition, and it is us. But in order to do that, they're going to have to win tonight and then handle their business, indeed, if there's a Game 7 back at the Staples Center.
Listen, Doc Rivers is preparing to face the Atlanta Hawks as the head coach of the Sixers because of Clippers' early round exits. We will see what happens as they try to stave elimination tonight. Stephen A. is not going anywhere. He's going to talk a little bit of Lakers and why LeBron and the Lakers will never win another championship. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
okay.
I said that.
Okay. He's